Hello friends, my name is Rajneesh Chadha and I have over 30 years of experience in IT, primarily in the domain of program execution. If you've been watching any of my videos in my series like Excellence in Execution, The Execution Maze, Funny and General Videos or Program Management, then I would urge you to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you will continue to get my videos first as they get posted. We have seen that there are indeed problems in the program execution, and we have seen some of the reasons for that also, namely strategy, functionality, technology, indecisions, lack of transparency, and lack of empathy. Today we have a very important topic in my series Excellence in Execution, which is client-side issues. So I have always said that client is an equal partner in the program. So could there be issues because of the client side also? Well, yes, there are ways in which there could be issues because of the client side also into the program or the assignment. Now, what are these issues? To begin with, there could be issues because of the difference in cultures where these organizations come from. If there is a difference in culture, obviously expectations also would be different. I can quote a very clear example of the clients that I've dealt with in United States and in Japan. Absolutely different. While in United States, clients look at everybody's personal space as personal space. For example, on a Friday afternoon or evening, they will not ask anybody to do anything which can go beyond office hours unless it's a dire emergency. Whereas on the other hand, in Japan, people look at only work most of the times, or rather, what I have seen, they only look at the work to the extent that they can be called as workaholics. I recall a very interesting incident with one of my clients in Japan. He calls me and he says, "So what are your working hours?" I tell him that our team's working hours are 9 to 6. And in case we have to catch up, we spend maybe an hour or so during the weekdays, that is from Monday to Friday. He said, "That's all. So what do you guys do on Saturday and Sunday?" So I told him that on Saturday and Sunday, it's there for our families and we like to spend time with our families. Now his next question or statement was something which shocked me. He said, "But I pay you for 7 days. So why you're not working on Saturday and Sunday?" Then I had to tell him, "Sir, you pay us for 168 hours a month, which is 21 days, which means Monday to Friday, 8 hours. The amount of extra hours also that we are putting in is something we are doing on our own, and we are not required by contract to do that." So this is a huge difference which would be there at different cultures, and this could be one of the reasons that can creep in into the program as a problem. Then the other thing could be geographical differences. Again, if you look at in US, in winters there are snowstorms. I have myself been privy to such huge snowstorms where we will have snow ranging from 1 meter to 1.3 meters. It was practically impossible for anybody to go to office, and if somebody is locked in the office, it's not possible for that person to come back. So we used to get advisories that please don't go to office, work from home. And this is something which is very common in the northern side of the US. Whereas in India, people won't understand. So if somebody is expecting a response from the client who is in the northern part of US, he or she may not get it the way it is expected. And this could be a perceived problem from the point of view of the team which is there. This is a given circumstance. But from program's perspective, this could be a problem if approvals are not coming. So the difference in the geographical conditions also could be an issue as far as client side is concerned. The other issue is scarcity of resources at client's end. And this is something which is very common. Clients don't like to agree to this. Imagine if there's a program which requires 400 or 500 people at vendor's end, and at client's end you just have 2 or 3 people. How will that work? It just can't work. Unless client also has a team which is going to look at everything that this team is going to turn into them and respond to that, it will definitely lead to problems in a program. Imagine the estimates which are to be approved. Imagine the documents which are to be approved. Imagine the bills which have to be cleared. Imagine the requirements which have to be given. All these things are a requirement of a program. And if resources are scarce at client's end, trust me, it's going to be a problem. And many a times I have seen this problem actually coming on the ground. Another problem is of plenty. Yes, when clients have too many levels for approvals, every client personnel will have his or her own opinion about whatever is being sent to them. And they would definitely want their opinion considered. After all, they are the check writers. So I have seen team members getting sandwiched between these two client personnel because one client personnel is saying something which is not in line with what the other personnel is saying. So I've seen this also being a problem. And if there are multiple levels, let's say 4 or 5 or 6, Lord save the king, we will definitely have our problems. So these are some of the reasons because of which from the client side, the problems can creep into the program. Now, how do these issues impact the program? Because if these problems are coming in, obviously they will have some impact onto the program. We must understand that difference of opinion is equivalent to difference in execution. So if there's a difference of opinion between the executing team and the client, trust me, there would be a problem in terms of execution. If estimates or designs, approvals, all these things are not flowing the way they should be flowing, there is going to be a problem on the program in the long term. At times, in the short term also. The other impact is that things at times are put on the back burner. Because if things are not moving at client's end, obviously there is a limit to which team can push. And after that, they will need to take up the next, activity or task. So certain things fall off the table. Though it always comes back to the project team that why you haven't done that. It is seldom seen that client has not been able to, take up that particular article, and because of which it has fallen off the table. But this definitely is an impact that will come onto the program. Another major issue that comes is building relationships becomes a problem. Because relationships most of the times, or rather always, are built when both the parties are wanting. On the other hand, if one party only is wanting to make that relationship, it never works. So this is another problem when there are issues because of the client side into the program. The relationships do not get built the way they should be built. And I always say the 30% of delivery is relationship. 70% is delivery and 30% is relationship. So this is another impact that we have because of the client issues into the programs. The program goes haywire because of many of these issues, and the hell breaks loose on the project team because client is the check writer. So seldom there are clients who come forward and say that, okay, this is a problem because of us and it's okay, we will support you in whatever you need to do. Though there are some clients I have seen, I have had some wonderful clients during my career and they have supported the teams like this. Because of all of this, the ownership is very less. When I say ownership, it's the main driving force behind getting a job done. And if somebody is owning up that thing, he or she will get it done, rest assured. So if there are issues from the client's end, the feeling for the ownership reduces. And since this feeling of ownership reduces, there are issues in delivery of the program. Last but not the least, I have seen motivation and commitment of the associates is also less as far as programs is concerned in case there are issues from the client side. Now why does that happen? Because everything that is not going right most of the times comes and falls on head of the team and team members. There's very little even project managers can do about that. So because of this, they don't go forward and take anything which is beyond call of their regular duty or whatever has been assigned to them. So this is another impact which is there because of the client issues. The motivation and commitment is low. So how do we handle these issues which come because of the client side into the program or the assignment? The first and foremost is that the senior management team of the program should learn about these differences. Whether they are cultural differences or they are geographical differences, they should learn about them and they should guide the team that you can expect these kind of things from the client side. And you must look beyond whatever meets the eye, because if one is doing that, then understanding the other's perspective, that is client's perspective, would be much easier, and thereby there would be very less confusions. So many of these impacts which we have just seen can be avoided. The other thing is senior management should gauge the different situations at client's end. If there are scarcity of resources, senior management should definitely try and gauge it, and then they should offer a solution for that. Because if that can be done, there would be a trust quotient generated at client side, and obviously these impacts would not flow into the program. So it's very important role of the senior management of the programs to be doing. At the same time, senior management should keep on motivating the team that there is nothing wrong. I have seen at times people saying that this client is not good, this client is useless, they don't know anything. Well, that's incorrect. Clients are always good, and clients definitely know more than the project teams. They are the ones who are going to tell you, if at all, give you requirements basis which the teams are going to work. So teams must be motivated against any ill feeling towards the client. This is also a job of the senior management of the program. Things must be looked at from client's perspective. Because if things are looked at from client's perspective, obviously a lot of these impacts will get diluted and they will not impact the project. Last but not the least, the senior management should try and promote an environment which is like a joint family. Sense of belongingness should come into each and every associate who's there on the program, so that they try their level best to overcome whatever shortcomings are there, whether from their end or from client's end. And trust me, good begets good. If you will do that, any client whomsoever is there, they will also reciprocate in the same manner. And this is what I call as relationship. So these are some of the things because of which there could be problems from the clients and their impacts and how to handle them. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.